In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best smartphones in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these smartphones, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Google Pixel 2 XL. The Google Pixel 2 XL is a huge player in the Android world, and it is strong enough to compete with the toughest competitors on the market. From a design perspective, the Pixel 2 XL comes in two different colors editions, such as the black, which we are currently reviewing, and the black and white edition, but take in mind that they have the same functionalities, so the only thing they differ is the color. The Pixel 2 XL boasts an aluminum, IP67 construction, that gathers a glass back, and a front glass, so when you combine these things, you can easily say that this smartphone is indeed elegant. At the front, the first thing you'll notice would be the large, 6-inch screen, of which you would never stop admiring, while at the top left corner, there is an 8-megapixel camera, that will surely make your selfies a way better. In addition, when you flip the smartphone over, you will notice three things, such as the 12MP sensor with dual LED flash, and the fingerprint scanner, that is positioned exactly where you will place your finger, in order to unlock the smartphone. Now, let's talk about the features. The Pixel 2 XL has a POLED capacitive touchscreen, that combines a resolution of 1440 by 2280 pixels, an aspect ratio of 18:9, supports 100% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, and has a density of 538 pixels per inch, which I particularly like, due to the fact that the screen is bright and clear, so you won't find any remark in terms of its quality. Since I've mentioned the screen, I'd like to inform you that it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5, so you shouldn't be anxious of an accidental drop. Moreover, this particular model has 64 GB of storage, 4 GB of RAM, and it is powered by an octa-core processor, so everything will run smoothly. Another great thing about this model is its battery life, which can last for a full day, and it won't take much in order to be fully charged, so you shouldn't worry about anything. To conclude, the Pixel 2 XL is a true sensation, so give it a try and assure yourself of its quality. Moving on, at number 4, we have the LG G7. The G7, which is also known as G7 Thin Q, is LG's latest gem, that has quickly established itself as a top choice for everyone who wants to taste the benefits of having a smartphone that combines a luxurious look with a top-notch performance. From a design perspective, the G7 Think sports an aluminum construction, that is followed by a front and back Gorilla Glass 5, that makes the smartphone strong enough to handle tough, accidental falls, so you shouldn't worry about anything. But that's not all. According to LG, this smartphone can survive 30 minutes, while being underwater, as deep as 1.5 meters, so as you can see, the G7 radiates with quality and durability. Moreover, at the front, except the large, 6.1-inch screen, you can see an 8-megapixel camera, that can shoot 1080p videos at 60 fps, while at the back, there are dual 16-megapixel cameras, with LED flash, and according to the users, their quality is impressive. Now, let's talk about the features. The G7 Think has 64 GB of internal storage, and 4 GB of RAM, which means that you will have enough storage for everything. On the other side, this unit is powered by a 2.8 GHz octa-core processor, and runs on Android 8.0 Oreo, but take in mind that LG plans to make it upgradable to Android 9.0, which is great. Moving on, the 6.1-inch IPS screen is definitely an absolute monster, due to the fact that it has a maximum resolution of 1440 by 3120, with an aspect ratio of 19.5:9, and has a density of 564 pixels per inch, so the visuals are absolutely stunning. As a proof of its quality, I'd like to inform you that the screen covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, which means that the color accuracy would be perfectly defined. Before we end, I'd also want to mention that the 3000 mAh battery supports quick charge 3.0 charging, as well as wireless charging, so except having a battery that can last for a full day, you can always recharge it within a short period of time. Overall, I strongly recommend you consider the LG G7 Think as your next purchase, because it can be considered as a lifetime investment. Next stop, at number 3, we have the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. The Huawei Mate 10 is an example of a classy smartphone that has everything needed, starting from a durable battery, unique design, and an impressive hardware that will dramatically enhance your multitasking capabilities. From a design perspective, the Mate 10 is available in numerous colors, but we've chosen the one finished in titanium gray, because it is compatible with our taste. This model boasts a strong, IP67 water-resistant body, that is additionally protected by the Gorilla Glass 5 on both of its sides, so you already know what you can expect in terms of durability. At the front, you will only find physical buttons at the side, which is pretty cool, due to the fact that Huawei's decision was to make the smartphone look as minimalistic as possible. In addition, this unit has 3 cameras, of which the front-facing one has 8 megapixels, while the other 2 that are positioned at the back have 20 megapixels and 12 megapixels respectively, which is amazing. But, except the dual Leica lens, you will also find a flashlight, and a fingerprint scanner, that is strategically positioned, so you can always reach it in order to unlock your phone without any problem. Moving on, along the bottom edge, there are 2 stereo speakers, an IR blaster on the other side, as well as a USB-C port, so except being equipped with great cameras, you will also be fully equipped with connectivities. Now, let's talk about the features. The Mate 10 integrates a 6-inch full-view display with a resolution of 2160 by 1080 pixels, an aspect ratio of 18:9, and if you find these things special, then I would also want to inform you that the screen has a HDR10 support, which literally comes as a cherry on the top of everything. Moreover, the hardware consists of an innovative Kirin AI processor, 6 GB of RAM, 128 GB of internal storage, which is quite good, since you will have enough memory to run plenty of apps at the same time, without noticing any difference in the performance. Overall, I strongly recommend you consider the Huawei Mate 10, because it guarantees a blazing fast performance, and it is among the most ambitious phones on the market. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Apple iPhone X. The iPhone X has received many positive and negative reviews, but one thing is certain, this smartphone is a beast, and shines with a great look and powerful performance. From a design perspective, this unit features a stainless steel frame, with a nearly bezel-less look, that is accompanied by a notch cut out at the top of the screen, where the front-facing camera is held. I'd also want to mention that you can notice the presence of glass, along with the front and the back part of the smartphone, which in my opinion is really good, because it makes the smartphone looks neat and glorious. In addition, the iPhone X is not only beautiful, but it is also unbelievably sturdy, due to the fact that its construction is splash, water, and dust resistant. However, take in mind that Apple suggests that you would always have to have a case, no matter of how sturdy this unit is, in order to prevent any undesirable moments. Moving on, you won't find the typical circular unlock button at the front bottom part, but instead, Apple has decided to place it on the side. In terms of connectivities, this model doesn't have a fingerprint scanner, which is a bit strange, and the Apple has implemented a Face ID, which uses 3D map that will identify your face, since it is more secure than typing passwords, or having a fingerprint scanner. At the back, there are dual 12-megapixel cameras, and a quad LED dual-tone flash, which will always work closely together, to ensure that all of your pictures will be as realistic as possible. But now, let's talk about the performance. The iPhone X has a 5.8-inch Super Retina screen, with an OLED multi-touch display, that combines a contrast ratio of 1:1, 458 pixels per inch, with a maximum resolution of 2436 by 11125, which means that the visuals will be stunning. Moreover, the components of this particular model include a durable battery that supports wireless charging, 256GB of storage space, 3GB of RAM, and a hexa-core 2.39 GHz processor, which makes the smartphone exceptionally quick, so you shouldn't worry about anything. To conclude, the iPhone would be a great option, if you can afford it, because it looks gorgeous, and operates exceptionally fast. And finally, at number 1, we have the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. The Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus is maybe the best smartphone produced by Samsung, because if you'd like its predecessor, trust me, this one expands the borders of fast performance and beautiful design to a whole new level. From a design perspective, the S9 Plus is available in 3 colors in Amazon, so you can choose between the coral blue, the lilac purple, or the midnight black, which we are currently reviewing, due to the fact that it radiates with style. The smartphone's construction is made with aluminum, while the 6.2-inch screen has a Gorilla Glass 5 coating, which means that even if you accidentally drop it on your floor, the chances of breaking or scratching are set to the minimum. At the front top, except the gorgeous screen, you will also see a low-profile, 8-megapixel camera, with an f1.7, with which you can take beautiful selfies, or have video chats. While if you flip the smartphone over, you will instantly notice an S9 Plus label on the bottom, dual camera system, along with a flash and a fingerprint sensor, which in my opinion, could be set in a more accessible position. Now, let's talk about the features. The S9 Plus has an octa-core processor, 6GB of RAM, 128GB of ROM, and if you don't find the memory enough for you, well, this smartphone supports micro SD cards of up to 400GB, which is super cool. Moreover, the 6.2-inch AMOLED screen has a Quad HD Plus resolution, or 2960 by 1440 in terms of pixels, with 529 pixels into every inch, so it is indeed gorgeous, and exceptionally sharp. I'd also want to inform you that both of the rear cameras have 12 megapixels, and they are capable enough to capture well-defined photos, with a cinematic look. Before we end, I'd like to mention that the 3500 mAh battery can last during your whole day, however, this isn't fixed, since everything depends on your actual usage. Overall, the S9 Plus would be a great choice, due to the fact that it is fast, looks beautiful, and the audio and camera quality are indeed overwhelming. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these smartphones, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.